All right, guys, it's Sebastian Milo with the Boxing Mob, and I'm here with Chantel Navarro. Chantel, how are you today?
I'm good, how are you?
Good, thank you. So, Chantel, obviously, look, you have a large array of fan base in the amateurs. Obviously, you're heading to the professionals now. But, you know, the amateurs and the pros are completely different. There's going to be a lot of new people tuning in to pay attention to you. For those who don't know you, tell me a little bit about who is Chantel Navarro.
Well, I'm Chantel Navarro. I'm 20 years old. I started boxing when I was 12 years old. First female in my family to box. I have 7 national titles under my name. I'm a WBC amateur champion. And I competed last year in the Olympic trials.
And what weight do you fight at?
I fight at, well, in the pros I'm gonna fight at 118, but my pro debut is 122, but in the amateurs I fought 125, 119.
Now, obviously, a lot of people do know you in the ring, but
Yes.
who is the Chantel Navarro outside the ring? What do you like to do?
I'm very family-based. Family means everything to me. I'm mostly at home with my sisters. I love spending time with my sisters. I'm an animal person. So yeah, that's basically who I am in a nutshell.
Obviously, same thing. I mean, the amateurs, pros, different styles. But for those who maybe haven't seen you yet, what do you expect your style to look like heading into the pros?
My style would be very technical, very smart with my shots, but very overwhelming with my shots. Power, most definitely speed. So yeah, I would say mostly technical and more skillful.
Nice. I mean, that's obviously a very fan-friendly still approach. Now, talk to me a little bit about your amateur background. You know, I know you're a 7-time national champ, but
Yes.
at one point did you realize you're made for this? Like, you are going to go pro?
Well, after my first national title, honestly, like, I seen how many people came up to me, congratulated me, my fan base, everything since I was young. And then I got signed to Nike at a very young age too. So I knew that this was made for me because I have so many family members that box. So yeah, it's just tradition for us. So.
And give or take, I mean, how many fights did you have in the amateurs?
I want to say I want to say close to 40 fights. Yeah.
Nice. And why do you feel, I mean, you know, for everybody it's different obviously, but why do you feel that it's the right time to go to the pros now?
Because I don't want to waste any more time in the amateurs. I just figured, like, why not make my money now? Why not make a name for myself now? Instead of sticking around in the amateurs and not having my spot guaranteed in the Olympic team. So might as well make a name for myself now.
No, that makes sense. And obviously, I want to talk about the Olympic trials. I mean, the Olympics, amateur boxing, USA boxing, very political, so
Yes.
I don't have to go too deep into it. But how was that experience in the Olympic trials for you?
It was a good experience for me. I think that in that tournament, that's the best I have ever been prepared, mentally, physically. So I'm trying to get back to that because I had a couple months off after that. So yeah, I think the Olympic trials is very, very much favoritism there. So I don't want to waste my time with that. So yeah.
Obviously, you have the amateur pedigree, but stepping inside the ring, a lot of places that people don't see, the fans, you know, in the gym. Sparring is a huge part of everything, of what you do here.
Yes.
Are there any names or particular people you've sparred with that really have had an impact on you?
Yes, I've sparred Sinisa Estrada before. She has taught me so much. I sparred Cobra. She's taught me so much. I sparred the Japanese world champion at my weight class. She has taught me so much. I've been sparring a lot of pros, so I feel like the pros have taught me more than the amateurs, so yeah.
Makes sense. And obviously, speaking of learning, obviously you come from a long line of
Yes.
you know, boxing family, the Navarro family. What does it mean to you to obviously carry on that legacy now heading into the pros?
It means everything for me, especially being a female and how like much I've achieved as a female in my family. It's just an honor to carry on my last name, and like it feels like amazing, like seeing how much much my uncles have put into this and the name that they made for themselves, and now I'm carrying that on. It's just a blessing for me.
And obviously you have your cousin Steven, who recently
Yes.
went pro. He's
Yes.
2-0, heading to maybe 3-0 soon.
Yeah.
Have you spoken with him about his experiences? Anything he's kind of taught you along the way? I know he's very early in his career still, but
Yeah, we were very close in the amateurs. We were always fighting side to side. And I'm sorry, cousin, that I haven't been able to make your fights. We've been just very busy with my training camps and stuff. But yeah, he's like told me that it's a very different than amateurs. My dad has had the talk with me. Like it's very different than the amateurs. You have to Like you have to have the power, you have to have the strength. Like knockouts is what people want to see. So yeah, it's very different than the amateurs. Amateurs, it's very like you have to go, but no, in the pros, you have to like pick your shots, be smart with your shots, but also along with the pressure.
Do you think that would be the biggest challenge for you, like converting from amateur to pros?
I think, well, like the transition is a little like difficult for me, but I think I'll get a hang of it once I get my wheels turning in the pros. So
That makes sense now. Obviously, you're just starting your career, but it's good to have dreams and goals.
Yes.
Are there any particular names, if you could, politics aside, choose to fight?
I really like from the girls from my amateur that I fought and lost to, those are the girls that I want to fight in the pros. And because I know my style is a pro style, I didn't have the Olympic style, but the girls that achieved what they achieved in the amateurs, I want to come for you in the pros. So
I'm sending that message right now. All right. Obviously, we hope you get to that big stage, but down the road, if you could pick, is there a dream venue for you to fight in one day?
I want to say maybe in New York or maybe Vegas too. Yeah.
That's what's up. I'm born and raised in New York, so good choice.
Yeah.
What about like a artist or a ring walk or a song?
I want to lean more towards the Mexican artists because that's like my background. But I don't know, maybe like a rapper one day, maybe. So yeah.
Yeah, Canelo came out with Santa Fe Clan and stuff, so there's a lot of options out there. Maybe Peso Pluma one day.
Yeah, maybe.
Look, long term, I mean, obviously you're just starting, but what are the ultimate goals for Chantel Navarro in the pros? What do you hope to accomplish when all is said and done?
I want to be a world champion, maybe have 2 belts under me, maybe undisputed, but yeah, I want to see how far I'm willing to go with this. Like as I told everybody, I don't want to be doing this like for like a long time for the rest of my life. Like I want to enjoy my life, travel and stuff. So yeah.
You mentioned earlier that you signed with Nike, and
yes.
Correct me if I'm wrong, it was 17 years old when you
17,
signed. You became the youngest Latina to sign with Nike.
Yes.
I'm sure it's applied a lot of pressure, but already, even though you haven't even made it to the pros yet, you've been labeled as a game changer, a pioneer for women, right? Mm-hmm. What does it make you feel to have that label put on you?
It's just, again, it's a blessing because I see all of the little girls that look up to me, and like I have to keep myself humble to show them that this is what I represent, this is the background I represent. You guys, like, people want to see a killer and somebody that's humble outside of the ring. I'm just saying, don't be cocky because it doesn't get you anywhere.
No, I agree with you. And obviously you're just a couple weeks out. I mean, what, July 26th?
Yes, like 3 weeks out. So
yeah, on the 360 boxing promotion with Tom Loeffler.
Yes.
Weeks away from your fight, making your pro debut, what's going through your mind as you get closer?
Just to go out there and show everybody what I'm made of and what I've been training on and stuff like that. So I know a lot of people have been waiting to see this fight since I was younger. So I'm just ready to put on a show.
And any final message to obviously the fans who support you, and then obviously, hopefully a lot of new fans who come to support you?
Thank you guys so much for following my journey. It's been a blessing seeing my fan base grow. And I just thank you guys so much for the love.
Where can they follow you?
They can follow me. My Instagram is chantel.navarro.
All right, you heard it here. Obviously, hopefully the future of women's boxing.
Yes.
We wish you luck, Chantel.
Bye, thank you.